Hebrews 12 verse 2, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of faith. For the joy set before him, he endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Remember that these verses serve as a source of inspiration and guidance, providing comfort and encouragement in various situations. May they reinforce your faith and illuminate your path as you fix your eyes upon Jesus. Today I want us to shift our gaze from the distractions that surround us and instead fix our eyes upon the unyielding source of inspiration, strength, and hope. In a world that constantly bombards us with chaos, doubt, and uncertainty, I implore you to stop looking at what's around you and start looking to Jesus. Life has a peculiar way of overwhelming us with its demands and challenges. We find ourselves entangled in the complexities of our daily routines, often losing sight of our true purpose and the immense potential within us. We become consumed by the noise and distractions, allowing fear, doubt, and negativity to seep into our hearts. But amidst this tumultuous storm, there is a beacon of unwavering light, an eternal source of guidance and encouragement. His name is Jesus. He is the embodiment of love, compassion, and unwavering faith. He offers us a profound message of hope, resilience, and inner peace. When we look to Jesus, we witness a perfect example of selflessness, forgiveness, and boundless love. His teachings transcend time, reminding us of the power of kindness, empathy, and unity. Jesus challenges us to rise above the noise and pettiness of the world, to embrace our divine purpose, and to make a positive impact in the lives of those around us. In times of despair, Jesus provides solace. He is our refuge in the face of adversity, our source of strength when we feel weak, and our comforter when we are brokenhearted. By focusing on him, we tap into an infinite wellspring of inspiration and courage, empowering us to conquer our fears, overcome our obstacles, and achieve our dreams. Moreover, Jesus teaches us the transformative power of faith. He invites us to trust in something greater than ourselves, to relinquish control and surrender to a divine plan. Through faith, we discover a profound sense of purpose, a guiding light that illuminates our path and propels us forward even in the darkest of times. By fixing our eyes upon Jesus, we transcend the limitations imposed by society and circumstances. We tap into our inherent potential, recognizing that we are not mere spectators in this world but active participants in a grand tapestry of life. With Jesus as our compass, we find the strength to persevere, to dream boldly, and to pursue our passions relentlessly. So, my dear friends, let us heed this call. Let us set aside the distractions that clutter our minds and shift our gaze to Jesus. Let us embrace his teachings, his love, and his grace. In doing so, we will uncover the untapped reservoirs of resilience and courage within us, enabling us to conquer the seemingly insurmountable and accomplish extraordinary feats. Remember, when we look to Jesus, we find hope amidst despair, love amidst hate, and purpose amidst confusion. With him as our guide, there is no limit to what we can achieve. So, let us fix our eyes upon Jesus, for in him, we find the motivation, the inspiration, and the unwavering strength to make a lasting difference in our lives and the lives of others. Thank you, and may you embark upon this journey with renewed determination and a heart filled with the love and grace of Jesus.
Matthew 11 verses 28 to 30, Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. In a world that often overwhelms us with distractions, uncertainties, and challenges, it's time for us to refocus our gaze. It's time to stop looking at what's around us and start looking to Jesus. We live in an age of constant comparison, where our attention is constantly divided. We are bombarded by social media, news feeds, and the opinions of others. We are enticed by material possessions, societal expectations, and the pursuit of success. But in this constant whirlwind, we often lose sight of what truly matters. Jesus, regardless of your faith or beliefs, represents something more significant than any temporary gratification or worldly accomplishment. He symbolizes compassion, love, forgiveness, and grace. He embodies the qualities that transcend time, culture, and personal agendas. And in looking to Jesus, we find a source of unwavering strength and inspiration. When we fix our gaze on Jesus, we discover a path that leads us to our fullest potential. We are reminded of the power of faith, hope, and perseverance. Jesus teaches us that our circumstances do not define us, but rather, it is our response to those circumstances that determines our character. In the face of adversity, Jesus showed unwavering determination and resilience. He walked through storms with calmness and grace, and he turned setbacks into opportunities for growth. He never wavered in his purpose, even when faced with the most challenging trials. By looking to Jesus, we learn the value of selflessness and service. Jesus dedicated his life to helping others, healing the sick, comforting the brokenhearted, and showing compassion to the marginalized. He teaches us that true fulfillment comes from lifting others up, from being a source of light and hope in a world that often feels dark and hopeless. When we shift our focus to Jesus, we begin to see beyond our own limited perspectives. We gain a renewed sense of purpose, a purpose that extends beyond personal ambitions and transcends the boundaries of our own existence. We recognize that our lives are not merely about ourselves but are intertwined with the lives of those around us. So, my friends, I urge you to stop looking at what's around you, the noise, the distractions, the chaos, and start looking to Jesus. Let his teachings guide you, his example inspire you, and his love envelop you. In times of doubt, uncertainty, or despair, remember that there is a source of unwavering hope and strength waiting for you. Let us embody the values that Jesus lived by: kindness, compassion, forgiveness, and love. Let us be the change we wish to see in the world, spreading positivity, empathy, and understanding wherever we go. Together, as we fix our gaze on Jesus, we can overcome any obstacle, conquer any fear, and transform our lives and the lives of those around us. Embrace the power within you, and let the light of Jesus shine through your words, actions, and interactions. Remember, my friends, it's time to stop looking at what's around you and start looking to Jesus. Let his love guide you, his grace uplift you, and his teachings inspire you to become the best version of yourself. Today is the day to take that step, to make that change, and to live a life that reflects the timeless wisdom of Jesus. Life has a way of throwing curveballs at us, leaving us overwhelmed, discouraged, and sometimes even hopeless. We often find ourselves consumed by the chaos and noise of our surroundings, losing sight of what truly matters. But amidst the storm, Jesus stands as an unwavering beacon of light, ready to guide us through the darkest of times. So, why should we look to Jesus? Because in him, we find hope when everything seems bleak. He offers us the strength to persevere when we feel like giving up. Jesus is the source of unconditional love that can heal our brokenness and restore our shattered dreams. In him, we discover purpose, meaning, and a destiny far beyond what our human eyes can perceive. When we shift our focus to Jesus, we tap into a wellspring of wisdom that surpasses all understanding. His teachings provide us with a blueprint for living a life of integrity, compassion, and purpose. By embracing his teachings, we can transform our relationships, our careers, and every aspect of our existence. Looking to Jesus requires us to let go of our own limitations and surrender our control. It demands that we place our faith in something greater than ourselves and trust in the divine plan that unfolds before us. In doing so, we unlock a power within us that we never knew existed. We become vessels of love, instruments of peace, and beacons of light in a world that so desperately needs it. No matter where you find yourself today, I urge you to lift your eyes beyond the chaos and challenges. Look to Jesus, the ultimate source of inspiration, strength, and hope. He stands ready to walk with you every step of the way, to carry you when you feel weak, and to uplift you when you stumble. Remember, it's not about the circumstances that surround us, but about the mindset and perspective we choose to embrace. When we choose to look to Jesus, we align ourselves with a purpose greater than our own, and our lives are forever transformed. So, my friends, let us shift our gaze from what's around us and fix our eyes on Jesus. Let us embrace the transformative power of His love and grace. As we do, we will find the motivation, courage, and strength to rise above any obstacle, and we will experience a life filled with purpose, joy, and eternal significance. Thank you, and may your journey with Jesus be one of unwavering faith and incredible transformation.
Romans 8 verse 31. What, then, shall we say in response to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us? In a world filled with distractions, doubts, and uncertainties, it's essential to pause, reflect, and refocus our attention. So, I invite you to stop looking at what's around you and start looking to Jesus. Life often presents us with challenges, obstacles, and setbacks. We encounter moments when our dreams seem distant, when our efforts seem futile, and when our spirits are tested. But in the midst of it all, there is a constant source of strength and guidance available to us, Jesus. Jesus, a figure of love, compassion, and unwavering faith, serves as a beacon of hope in a world that can sometimes feel dark and overwhelming. His teachings remind us of the power of perseverance, forgiveness, and the boundless potential within each one of us. By turning our gaze towards Him, we can discover a renewed sense of purpose and find the courage to face any adversity that comes our way. When we look to Jesus, we find solace and reassurance. We learn that we are not alone in our struggles, for He understands our pain and walks beside us through every storm. His unwavering presence is a reminder that we have a divine ally, ready to guide us through the labyrinth of life. In times of doubt, Jesus teaches us to trust in ourselves and in the divine plan that is unfolding. He encourages us to embrace our unique gifts and talents and to use them to make a positive impact in the world. When we align our actions with His teachings, we tap into our true potential and become agents of change and transformation. Moreover, by fixing our gaze upon Jesus, we free ourselves from the shackles of comparison and discontent. In a society that often measures success by external markers such as wealth, status, or appearance, Jesus reminds us of the importance of inner growth, kindness, and compassion. He calls us to prioritize the well-being of our souls and the quality of our relationships, leading to a life of fulfillment and contentment. Remember, looking to Jesus does not mean ignoring the world around us or turning a blind eye to its problems. On the contrary, it equips us with the strength and wisdom to address those challenges with grace and determination. It empowers us to become beacons of hope, love, and transformation in our communities. So, my friends, I urge you to stop looking at what's around you and start looking to Jesus. Embrace His teachings, His love, and His example. Let Him be your compass, guiding you through the darkest of nights and illuminating your path towards a brighter tomorrow. May you find the courage to face your challenges head-on, the resilience to overcome any obstacle, and the unwavering faith to believe in your dreams. Look to Jesus, for in Him, you will find the strength, the guidance, and the inspiration to live a life of purpose and fulfillment. In a world teeming with distractions, uncertainties, and challenges, I implore you to take a moment and pause. Stop looking at what's around you and start looking to Jesus. Life can be overwhelming, and it's easy to get caught up in the noise of the world. We are constantly bombarded with information, expectations, and comparisons, all vying for our attention. It's no wonder that we often lose sight of our true purpose and the path that leads us to fulfillment and joy. But today, I encourage you to shift your focus. Turn your gaze away from the temporary and fleeting, and fix your eyes upon Jesus. Embrace the wisdom of the ages, a wisdom that transcends time and remains ever relevant. Allow His teachings to be a guiding light in the darkness, a beacon of hope when all seems lost. In looking to Jesus, we find a source of unwavering strength. Life's storms may rage, but in Him, we discover the courage to weather any tempest that comes our way. Embrace His grace and love, for they have the power to heal wounds, restore brokenness, and renew our spirits. Moreover, when we fixate on Jesus, we open ourselves to a realm of limitless possibilities. His life exemplified compassion, forgiveness, and selflessness. By emulating His character, we can become catalysts for positive change in our communities and the world at large. Let us be agents of love, spreading kindness and understanding wherever we go. Remember, looking to Jesus does not mean avoiding reality. On the contrary, it equips us to face reality with a steadfast resolve. Embracing His teachings can guide us through the darkest valleys, helping us make wise decisions and stand firm in times of adversity. My friends, the journey may be challenging, but rest assured that you are not alone. In looking to Jesus, you discover a faithful companion who walks with you every step of the way. Lean on Him in times of uncertainty and doubt, and He will provide the clarity and wisdom you seek. So, I challenge you today, choose to shift your focus. Embrace the liberating power of looking to Jesus. Allow His teachings to shape your thoughts, words, and actions. Rise above the distractions, and let His light illuminate your path. As we stand united in purpose, there is no limit to what we can achieve. Let us build a future of hope, compassion, and unity. Together, we will make a difference in the lives of those around us and leave a lasting legacy of love and grace. Thank you, and may we all journey forward with the guidance of Jesus' timeless wisdom.
Jeremiah 29 verse 11, For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, it's easy to lose sight of our purpose, to become overwhelmed by the trivialities that surround us. We get caught up in the pursuit of material possessions, social status, and the relentless pursuit of success. But let me remind you that true fulfillment lies beyond the superficial and the transient. Jesus Christ, an embodiment of love, compassion, and resilience, serves as a beacon of light in a world often shrouded in darkness. His teachings, His example, and His unwavering faith in the face of adversity provide us with a roadmap for living a life of purpose, meaning, and joy. When we shift our focus from the distractions of this world to the unwavering presence of Jesus, our lives transform in remarkable ways. We find solace in His unconditional love, strength in His teachings, and courage in His sacrifice. Jesus offers us forgiveness when we stumble, guidance when we are lost, and hope when we are in despair. Looking to Jesus means embracing the values He stood for. It means treating others with kindness, empathy, and respect, regardless of their background or beliefs. It means reaching out to those in need, lifting them up when they are down, and spreading love in a world that so desperately craves it. When we shift our perspective to Jesus, we begin to see the world through his eyes. We recognize the beauty in every soul, the potential for greatness in each individual, and the power of unity in diversity. We become instruments of change, catalysts for justice, and ambassadors of compassion. Remember, my friends, that it is through our unwavering faith in Jesus that we find the strength to overcome challenges. In times of adversity, he reminds us that we are not alone, that our struggles have purpose, and that our faith has the power to move mountains. With Jesus as our guide, we can weather any storm, conquer any obstacle, and rise above any setback. So, I encourage you today to pause, take a deep breath, and redirect your focus. Look beyond the noise, the chaos, and the uncertainties. Look to Jesus, who is the embodiment of hope, grace, and unwavering love. Let Jesus' teachings serve as a guiding light on your path. Let his example inspire you to live a life of purpose, to love unconditionally, and to make a positive impact on those around you. Together, let us walk this journey of faith, unity, and transformation, as we shift our gaze from what's around us to the eternal and empowering presence of Jesus Christ. Life is an incredible journey, an adventure filled with peaks and valleys, triumphs and tribulations. Yet, along this path, we often find ourselves burdened by the weight of our circumstances, constantly analyzing the world that surrounds us, seeking answers, validation, and meaning. But what if I told you that the truest form of motivation lies not in the external realm but in the unwavering belief in something greater than ourselves? Jesus, the epitome of love, compassion, and boundless strength, serves as an eternal guidepost, lighting the way when darkness threatens to consume us. He is the embodiment of unwavering faith, resilience, and unwavering hope, transcending time and space to touch the hearts of those who are willing to look beyond the tangible and embrace the divine. When we shift our gaze from the fleeting and often overwhelming challenges of this world, we discover an unshakable foundation rooted in the teachings of Jesus. His life's example, marked by humility, forgiveness, and sacrificial love, serves as an unwavering source of inspiration that can transform our lives from the ordinary to the extraordinary. Brothers and sisters, the path to greatness does not lie in the pursuit of material wealth, accolades, or temporary pleasures. True success lies in living a life of purpose, aligning our actions with the eternal truths imparted by Jesus himself. It is in embracing his teachings that we find the strength to persevere when circumstances seem insurmountable and the courage to stand tall when the world tries to bring us down. In times of despair, Jesus offers solace. In times of doubt, he offers certainty. In times of weakness, he offers strength. In every situation, he extends his hand, inviting us to walk beside him, to find comfort in his grace, and to draw upon his infinite wisdom. Remember, my friends, life's storms will rage, threatening to knock us off our feet. But when we choose to fix our eyes on Jesus, we become unshakable. Like an oak tree deeply rooted in fertile soil, we withstand the tempests, standing tall and resilient against the winds of adversity. So, I urge you today, my dear friends, to stop looking at what's around you and start looking to Jesus. Embrace his teachings with an open heart and a willing spirit. Allow his love to transform your life, to ignite a fire within your soul that burns with purpose and passion. Only then will you truly discover the motivation to overcome any obstacle and seize the abundant life that awaits you. May you find strength in his presence, comfort in his embrace, and inspiration in his words. May your journey be guided by unwavering faith, and may you live a life that shines as a beacon of love and hope to all who cross your path. Lastly, Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, in all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Thank you, and may the blessings of Jesus be with you always.
Hebrews 12 verse 2, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of faith. For the joy set before him, he endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Remember that these verses serve as a source of inspiration and guidance, providing comfort and encouragement in various situations. May they reinforce your faith and illuminate your path as you fix your eyes upon Jesus. Today I want us to shift our gaze from the distractions that surround us and instead fix our eyes upon the unyielding source of inspiration, strength, and hope. In a world that constantly bombards us with chaos, doubt, and uncertainty, I implore you to stop looking at what's around you and start looking to Jesus. Life has a